Please, Mrs. Wellesley, you can stop all this. Just tell these people to go home. Tell them the adoption's off and that the boy's coming home with me.
I'm sorry, Mr. Crane, you're wrong.
What? Why? I don't understand. I'm the baby's father.
I'm afraid you're just too late.
Wait a second. It can't be too late for me to get back my own son. That can't be. He's my own flesh and blood. That's my baby boy.
I'm sorry, Mr. Crane, not anymore, at least not legally. The papers giving up the baby for adoption, signed by Miss Russell using your power of attorney, went into effect after the standard 72-hour grace period. Had you arrived a few minutes earlier, the outcome would have been different, but rules are rules. And since no one challenged the adoption process within those 72 hours, both parents' rights to the child have been forfeited.
No.
I hate to see Fox hurting, but I did what I had to do. My baby can't grow up knowing that his parents are half-brother and sister. And now that he's officially up for adoption, no one will ever know.
You can't keep my son away from me on some damn technicality.
We've done everything by the book. You just have to accept that your child has been given up for adoption.
Well, Liz and I will take him.
No, even I will.
No, no one's getting my son. Now you listen to me. I want my boy back and I want him back now. Damn it, I want my son back now.
There's nothing I can do. Miss Russell signed all the necessary papers to give the child up for adoption. She was using your power of attorney, which was notarized by an attorney, Ethan Winthrop, as I recall.
Yeah, I know. Look, I didn't know that she was going to use my power of attorney to give my baby away.
I'm sorry, that's an issue between you and Miss Russell. The child was handed over to my agency in full accord of the law.
Oh, screw the law. I'm a Crane. I want my baby back now.
Arrogant bastard. All of you Cranes are the same.
You know, I'm not here to win a popularity contest. I'm here to get my son back. Now make it happen. Give me my son back right now. Or I swear to God, I will bury this agency and I'll take you down along with it.
You see? Fox is a Crane and he is not going to stop. Not as long as he thinks that baby is his.
Please, Mrs. Wellesley, you must forgive my son. He only recently learned what happened in his absence. He's quite emotional regarding the legal status of his child.
He's right. Yeah, look, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to threaten you, okay? But I'm trying to get you to see how much I love my son. How much I want him back. Mrs. Wellesley, what Whitney did, signing those adoption papers, it can't be legal if she wasn't in her right mind, and I guarantee you she wasn't.
Yes, Fox, I was.
No, you weren't. Whitney, she's suffering from postpartum depression or something. I don't know what it is, but... Look, all I'm saying is I never would have given her my power of attorney, ever, if I knew she was going to use it to give my son away.
Well, my associate, Mr. Newton, and I did find Miss Russell's reasons a bit vague, and we were both concerned that you would challenge her decision.
Right, see? So deep down you knew there was something going on here, too.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Look, whatever. My point is, you have my son, okay? And I want him back. Can't you just find it in your heart to just bend the rules just this one time, huh? This one time so I can take my son home. Mrs. Wellesley, how would you feel if someone took one of your children away from you?
We didn't take your baby, Mr. Crane. Miss Russell gave him to us to place for adoption.
Yes, but he wasn't hers to give away. You understand? She didn't know what she was doing when she gave my boy up for adoption. My God, I feel like my son's been kidnapped and you're holding him hostage in there.
Rules are rules. If we make an exception in your case, other couples would be loath to adopt any baby.
Whitney, don't tell me what I can and cannot do when it comes to my son. I'm getting him back. I don't care if I have to go to the Supreme Court to do it.
Mr. Crane, you can file all the injunctions you want, but the fact remains is that your son was legally given up for adoption. The courts have heard cases like this before, and we've always prevailed.
Well, fine, then I'll adopt my own son.
I'm sorry, you cannot. You've already relinquished your rights to the child.
I didn't relinquish anything. Whitney abused my trust.
Well, be that as it may, the power of attorney you gave her was in full force at the time.
It's almost over.
Well, if the child can be adopted, then Liz and I want to adopt him. We will raise him in a respectable African-American household.
Yes, respectable. No, you won't. Julian and I will. He's my grandson, too.
No, stop this. Please, just let someone else adopt him, please.
No, Whitney, I'm not going to let my grandson, my blood, be raised by strangers.
He's not going to be raised by strangers. Julian and I will raise him.
He'll grow up in the mansion.
Hell, you're out of your mind. I'm not going to let my grandson be raised by Cranes. Teach him how to lie, steal, cheat, and destroy people's lives.
And that's exactly what he would learn from Eve.
Hell, you two are not even fit to raise chickens, much less my grandson.
You know what, TC? It's okay. Eve is going to be in prison for 3 attempted murders.
She's innocent.
Like hell she is.
Shut up! No one's raising my son but me.
You know what? No, you're not. As a matter of fact, none of you are, because Mrs. Wellesley has seen what you all are really like. And her job is to put my baby in the best possible home. So you know what? That rules all of you out.
Why can't we adopt Whitney's baby? He's TC's grandson.
He's my grandson, too.
He's my son and I want to keep him.
No crane will raise that baby.
That child is a Crane. He will be raised as a Crane by Eve and me.
No, you're wrong, Father. He's going to be raised by me.
None of you are going to raise baby Russell. It's as simple as that.
Wait, why not? I mean, have other couples been waiting longer?
No, it has nothing to do with that, Whitney.
Then why can't I raise my own grandson? Is it because I'm African American? Is this a racial thing?
Absolutely not. This is not a race issue at all.
Then why can't any of us adopt the baby?
Because you're giving me my son back, right?
No, I'm sorry, Mr. Crane. None of you can adopt baby Russell because he's already been adopted by someone else.
Someone's already adopted my baby?
That's right.
We could have given the baby a wonderful life.
But we could have given him a loving home.
Well, I'm the baby's father. I should be raising him.
Mr. Newton and I can assure you all that the baby is in excellent hands.
So who adopted him? Who adopted my son?